Okay, coming up on tonight's show, we've got from Modus Brewing in either Merriweather or Motorvale, we've got their premium Japanese dry lager. We've got some beer news, plus we've got not much else. I'm KC, this is KC's Bar, and this is the Big Beer Show. The Big Beer Show, and tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Give it a smell. Yeah, it smells like beer. So good. So, like I said, we've got from Modus Brewing, started in 2014 by a couple of blokes that decided they could make beer as normal story goes. It's their zero carb premium dry Modus lager, Japanese style. I don't normally go for the zero carb. Zero carb to me equals zero flavour. But I've seen them in Audi for about the last 3 or 4 weeks, and today I decided, let's give it a go. It's in a 500ml can, it's in a silver can, it's 500ml, it costs $15, so can't go wrong there. Like I also said, we got some beer news, so we're going to kick it off. I'm going to read this off my phone. Let's get the beer goggles on. Let's see, what have we got here? We'll find it for you. So, on the 16th of April, the Crafty Pint, the Crafty Pint, they're like a social media beer group. They've came out and said Fox Friday have entered voluntary administration with the brewery's owners saying this was a result of significant financial challenges and issues around funding the beer business. The brewery's tap rooms in Hobart, Melbourne and Perth remain open, as do Fox Friday's other venue, Carwyn's Cellars and the Moonar Hotel. We're closing comments on this post. Okay, so the Crafty Pint says they've entered voluntary administration on the 16th of April. On, let me find it, the 21st of May, Crafty Pint. Breaking, Mountain Culture have announced they're acquiring Fox Friday and associated assets, including Carwyn Cellars, from administrators. Co-founders DJ and Harriet McCready said in a brief statement, this is a chance not just to continue the amazing growth of our brand and connect in a really authentic way with those new communities, but also to do what's right for them and the craft industry as a whole. So, Mountain Culture has acquired Fox Friday's assets. So let's crack this beer open. We're putting it in this fancy glass from Woolworths. Whoa, you can see there, it's coming out a very light colour. Lots of carbonation. We'll let that settle. It's crystal clear. Let me put that up there so you can see how clear that is. How clear is that? That looks like a fish bowl. So we'll move on to the next item that came up. That was the 21st of May. Crafty Pint announcing that Mountain Culture has bought the assets of Fox Friday. So then on the 17th of June, Mountain Culture puts this out. It's a bit long, so I'll try to get through it quickly or just get to the main parts. Hello, incredible MC fans. Since news broke that we had acquired Fox Friday assets, our inbox has been blowing up with questions. We are so sorry for staying quiet. Excitingly today, we can share some overdue updates on each asset. Mountain Culture Melbourne, we're pumped to be turning Fox Friday's Richmond location into our first Melbourne brew pub. This has been a dream of our teams for a long time now. What, to buy Fox Friday or to open a brew pub in Melbourne? I think it was to open a brew pub in Melbourne. Mountain Culture Hobart. Tassie holds a very special place in our hearts. It reminds us so much of Katoomba, cool people, great mountain biking and amazing hikes. The after party for DJ's next Sydney to Hobart race will be something special. So that's the Fox Friday Brew Pub in Hobart, I am gathering. So Carwin Cellars. Selling Carwin Cellars back to Ben and Nicole Carwin was an easy decision to make. It's one of Australia's most iconic craft beer bottle shops, and there's no one better to usher in the next era of Carwin Cellars than the people with their name on the door. So Ben and Nicole must have hit a bit of hard times. They must have had to sell that bottle shop to Fox Friday, and now Mountain Culture bought it back, and now they've sold it back to the original people. So great news for Carwin Cellars, and it is a great bottle shop. Lots of great craft beers you can buy online from there if you don't live anywhere near it. Right, so Moonar Hotel and Cellars. We'll continue to run this is still from Mountain Culture, we'll continue to run the much loved Moonar Hotel and Cellars in Hobart as is. It's an unreal pub, and we're also hoping to restore the hotel rooms upstairs so Pat has somewhere to stumble off to at the end of night. Perth. I know what it is. Unfortunately, things outside of our control delayed this one, but we are happy to confirm an amazing Western Australian indie brewery will be taking over operations and will be confirmed soon. While we love Perth and we have so many loyal fans out west, running a venue so far from home is a stretch. Our heads were still spinning. We can't wait to share a beer with you at each and every location. Launch plans for Melbourne and Hobart to follow soon. So 17th of June. On the 18th of June, back to Crafty Pint. A day after Mountain Culture announced they've sold Fox Friday's Perth outpost to an independent brewery from Western Australia, setting the rumour mill alight. We can confirm the brewery in question is Rocky Ridge Brewing Co. Co-founder Hamish Coates told the Crafty Pint, it's all a bit crazy. It all happened really fast, which is awesome because that's how we move and make decisions. They hope to open what will be their 4th hospitality venue in early August. So there you go. You got a bit of news of what's happened with Fox Friday, Mountain Culture, and Rocky Ridge? Not Rocky Road, Rocky Ridge. Rocky Ridge Brewing. So, Carwin Cellars, gone back to the original owners. Mountain Culture, opened a brew pub in Melbourne and Hobart, and they've sold the one in Perth to Rocky Ridge Brewing. So, good stuff. Good news all around. Sad to see Fox Friday go, because I really did enjoy their beers. I've got some up here somewhere on the back wall. Can't see it. It was Fox Friday something. It was a ripper of the beer. I can't see it. It's probably right in front of my face. It could be over here somewhere. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's up there somewhere. Have a look real hard and you might see it up there. So anyway, back to Modus. And I think, don't quote me on this, I think DJ McCready first started brewing at Modus at Mona Vale, where he met his wife Harriet, who was working for, again, I could be wrong, but it's one of those girly magazines, either Dolly or something like that. Take 5? No, I think it was Dolly. They met, fell in love, started a brewery in Katoomba. Now they've got one in another brewery in Emu Plains. They've got the place in Redford. They've got places all around Australia now. They're going places, them people. So back to Modus. 0 carb, premium Japanese dry lager. Let's have a snifferoonie. Oh, it's a bit malty. It's got a malt smell, but it's got a sort of a perfumey smell. Smells like beer. That's enough of the snatch. How about we get it down the hatch? It's got a very can-lined taste. Can-lined taste. So very low hop bitterness, very low hop flavour. It's more of a malt taste with that dry finish at the end, making you want to come back and drink more. Does have a bit of a weird taste to it. Not weird, but strange. Weird, I guess then. Same thing, isn't it? What do they say? They say on the can, premium malts blend into a crisp, dry Japanese style lager made on the east coast of Australia. Full flavour with 0 carbs and 99.9% sugar free. Campa! So, it's got the nutritional values of there. 1.8 standard drinks, 4.5% alcohol / volume. They are an independent brewery still. Yeah. So I don't know if there's adjuncts in there. It could be I'm imagining it's going to be rice, being a Japanese style beer, giving it that very light clear colour with the rice. So I'm thinking it's got a bit of a zippy, zesty taste. So maybe that's the rice or the malt maybe. I think it's more rice. Look, for $15 in a 500ml can, it's made by Modus. One of the great breweries, craft breweries in Sydney, also in Merewether up in Newcastle. They were happy to open up there because apparently Jack's grandfather used to own a local store just around the corner from where the brewery is in Merewether. There you go. There's more facts, more useless information for you. So, look, I'll give it a score. If you're trying to compare it to your macro lagers, your Tuies, your Carlton United, your Hans, this isn't like them. Nothing like them. It's a light, refreshing, crisp, dry beer that Japanese sumos love. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it's a very zesty, tangy, dry finish. It's alright though, I don't mind it. So, rating. KC's Beeroo. We're going to give it I'm going to give it a bloody good beer. Let's go with bloody good beer. So, out of 5, that will equate to, let's say, 2.9816. 2.9816 for Modus Brewing's 0 carb premium Japanese dry. A 500ml can coming in at 4.5%. Also coming up next week, we've got something great coming up next week. I think you're all going to enjoy this. We're going on a road trip. We're going out to Beats, Brews and Barbecues in Penrith. I might have mentioned this before in another video. I think there's Drink West, Rusty Penny, Squinters and Akasha Project, and I'm hoping Mountain Culture are going to be there. So we're going to head down there. There's going to be some barbecue, some brisket by Black Bear, some great live music. So that'll be next Friday night. I'm going there tomorrow night, so I'll put that on for next Friday's video. You all get there. You get down to Modus at Mona Vale or to your local bottle shop that sells it. I got it in Aldi, like I said. We said Dan Murphy's. No, it was in Aldi. So you get there and you better soda.